Well, we know what outcome Stephen Harper would like to see tonight. Throughout the entire campaign, he has been saying that there are only two options for Canadian voters. They either vote in a Conservative majority government or they're going to get an opposition-led coalition. Things seem to start off fairly slow. It seemed like we were going to get a result very similar to what we saw last time, but you only have to look at Stephen Harper's campaign in the final days to see how things started to shift. All of a sudden, he was on the attack against NDP leader Jack Layton, perhaps feeling pressure from that building wave of support for the NDP. Yesterday, he was talking to Liberal supporters directly, saying, if you do not want an NDP-led government, you should vote in a Conservative majority government. Now, the most important thing for all parties today was to get their supporters out to the ballot box. We understand the Conservative Party had a massive team of volunteers on the phones, on the roads, making sure everyone got out there. We expect it will be a very long night before we find out if their efforts paid off. For now, we head over to Julia Burke with Michael Ignatieff's team in Toronto. Julia?
And we're in the Grand Ballroom of the Sheraton Hotel in downtown Toronto, just over my shoulder. The stage is set. It's where we'll hear from Liberal leader Michael Ignatieff tonight. And it's a night that's expected to be filled with tension and a lot of nail-biting. That's because this party is in uncharted territory. If the polls heading into today are accurate, and this party has a big fight on their hands, they risk losing official opposition status. So the pressure is on Mr. Ignatieff to try to hold on to those 77 seats that the party had before the election was called. Anything less than that throws the future of his leadership into question and the future of the party into question. But Mr. Ignatieff was fighting till the very end today. He spent the morning in his riding in Toronto's West End at a subway station, urging people to support him, asking them for their vote, and telling them he would be grateful if they did so. And he's going to need a lot of support if he's going to fend off this orange wave that has been sweeping across the country, led by NDP leader Jack Layton. And it is in Mr. Layton's camp where tonight we find a news reporter, Scott Lightfoot.
Well, they're preparing for a party here at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre tonight. The problem is nobody's really sure what they're going to be celebrating just yet. You can see over my shoulder, NDP leader Jack Layton has arrived. He's checking out the venue. His party had 36 seats when Parliament was dissolved. If you believe polls of late, he could end up with somewhere between 70 and 100 seats tonight. That would not only be a record for his party, but it would make them the official opposition. Been a bit of an odd campaign for Layton. In the beginning, he couldn't seem to get any traction, and then after the debates, things started to change. His numbers went up. Even allegations of personal improper behavior couldn't seem to shake things up. Now, earlier today, both Layton and his wife, MP Olivia Chow, voted in ridings very near to here, and the key for the NDP tonight will be voter turnout. There's a big difference between telling a telephone pollster that you're going to vote NDP, actually going out and doing it. This party has been disappointed before. They're hoping it doesn't happen again, and in just a few hours, we'll find out just how large this so-called orange crush turned out to be. That's it from downtown Toronto. Now back to you.